Hello and welcome to Women Empowerment Edition Impact for Change. The purpose for this podcast is to discuss and share multiple topics that can help impact and inspire other women. Now, today's topic is a very touchy topic. It's a topic that is close to my heart, something that I've gone through, and I discussed it earlier on my podcast. It's about FGM. Basically, it's a female genital mutilation. Now, most of you may or may not know what FGM mean. FGM is a procedure that involves partial or total remove of external female genitalia or other injury to a female genital organs for non-medical reason. It has no health benefit whatsoever, and it can really result in a severe bleeding and problems when you basically use a toilet, and complication in childbirth, increase death of newborn. I have gone through this procedure myself, and I remember very, very clearly. It's like it happened yesterday. It's so traumatizing where you feel that you lost something within you, or you lost yourself. Because when I have undergone that procedure when I was 7 years old, I remember the lady, and I remember what they told me, what my mom told me at the time, that she just came and informed me the night before that I'm gonna undergo this procedure. And as a child, 7 years old, have got no idea what is the procedure is and what's the complication, what they're gonna do. I have no clue what is going to happen, and nobody explained it to me about the procedure and what's the benefit to it and why we doing it. And I wasn't prepared mentally or physically. And as a child has got a small mind that all they care about is playing around, having fun and just enjoy, because I had so much energy at that time that all I care about is just playing. It's all playing. And I remember in the morning, when the lady come, like they woke me at 6 a.m. actually 5:30 a.m. because the lady came at like around 7. So I remember like I took a shower and I got like prepared, my hair done and all that. I thought like, oh, I'm gonna become the star now today. But I didn't know what is gonna happen. I had no clue of what is going to happen today and why it's going to happen. So the lady came at 12. I remember women starting to come, and they was preparing a feast for it, and they really celebrated it. Like it was like it's like a wedding. They celebrate that. So many people came. I remember my relatives from far away came the night before, and they stay over just so in the morning they can witness this. When the lady came, I remember she had her like medical things, her stuff. I remember hearing her telling like, make sure bringing hot water for me, bringing clean cloth and make sure the girl is ready. Bring the first one. And I hear this, and I couldn't believe myself. I remember my sister went first, and I remember her shouting and screaming. As soon as I heard her voice shouting and screaming, fear started really hitting me very hard. Because as a person, as a child, I thought it was just a game. I didn't know how hard is it. And the women outside are really, they're talking, they're laughing, they're happy, they're like preparing the feast. And I remember my sister inside the room, and my sister at that time, bear in mind, she was like only like 4 years old. And for me, as 7 years old, it was crazy. For me, so many thoughts really gone inside my head. So many things. And I remember they take that hot water inside, and I said, why they need that hot water? What's the need of it? And I remember the lady came out while my sister is still in the room. She told me, prepare yourself, you're next. And at that time, I felt like somebody pour a cold water in my head. I freezed. I couldn't move. I remember like I couldn't, my knees, I start feeling weak in my knees. After my sister stopped shouting, I said, oh my God, it's done. It's my turn now. It's my turn. And the lady told me, come inside. They try to reassure me. They tell me, it's okay, come inside. And I went. The first thing I saw, 5 women sitting inside. As soon as they entered, they held me. They held me as soon as they entered that room. And they closed my eyes. So for me not to witness that crime, or what that woman is really going to do. When the woman, I remember I didn't scream. I just healed inside. They kept telling me, you're old enough, your sister is young, so for her to shout is fine, but for you it's a shame, because you're 7 years old. You shouldn't be shouting. You should just endure it. And I endured all the pain inside me. When the woman left, I felt that I lost something within me. I lost my self-esteem, I lost self-confidence, I lost self-belief, I lost who I am. And the trauma, the journey of depression, lack of self-confidence, lack of self-esteem, self-hatred, self-resentment, the distance myself from people, start hating people. I start seeing myself as not whole, like I'm not a whole, I see like I'm lacking something. so many of us, so many women who undergone this procedure really feel the same way. Some of them, they go through huge trauma, which is similar that I went through. And when I was doing a research, I was shocked about how many girls, young girls and women who undergone this procedure. According to the World Health Organization and UNICEF, 230 million women around the world, they had this procedure done. 230 million. The amount, it shocked me. It completely shocked me, because I didn't knew. I don't know that this amount of women, they've gone through this suffer and the trauma. Some of the women they speak about, some of the other women they died. Some of them got depression. Some of women and girls lost their lives. And Africa has the highest number of women who undergone this procedure. 144 million girls. 144 million women and girls aged between 3 to 15 or 18 years old. For what? Just culturally? It had no benefit medically. There is no benefit medically whatsoever. It's more culturally. It's more about the value. It's more about what people have been putting out. There is a huge impact of women, mentally and physically. Because I remember it affected me both, mentally and physically. I remember I couldn't use a toilet for a week, more than a week. I remember the pain. I remember when I had my period, every month is a pain. I used to worry about my monthly cycle. Every single month, the pain that associates with it, the cry, and I couldn't feel myself as a whole girl. So many women out there who's gone through this procedure, there has a huge impact physically. Now the impact of FGM on women physically, not mentally, physically, severe pain, excessive bleeding. I had this excessiveness of bleeding. I lost so much blood. Shock. They get into the shock. Genital tissue is swelling. Infection. Urinary problems. I had all these problems because when that procedure getting done, that's it. Some women, they have impaired wound healing. That wound won't heal I'm not gonna say as quicker, but it will leave us a scar. It will leave pain. It can also lead to death. Some young girls, they died during that procedure. And the ironic thing is, the woman that, or the person that carry that, or undergo, number one, he or she did not medically registered. They have no education medically. They have no certificate. It's just passed through their ancestry. Simple as that. Like their mother, grandmother, their, father, grandfather, great-grandfathers. Some women, they have complication when giving birth. Some of them, they end up dying as a woman giving birth, or the child die. And some cases, both the baby and the mom died. People take this very lightly. People from similar culture, whether Asian or African, they take it very lightly. They don't know what really the girl go through after that procedure. When it comes to impact mentally, a girl can go through so much. I remember I start questioning why me? I start seeing myself as I'm not whole. There is something missing. I'm not normal. One of the impacts is psychological trauma. That's what I really got into. Psychological trauma. I'm still working on it. Anxiety, depression, post-trauma stress, and other mood disorder. You had that mood swing. Some people start talking very negative about themselves. They start hating themselves. The level of self-confidence is on the floor. It's zero. It's none. The girl after that procedure, the girl loses so much, and so many things. Some of them, they kill themselves because of depression. They get into very deep depression. I remember I have gone through that deep depression myself, and it is absolutely horrible. All I wanted is to die. That's what I wanted. So I know the implication. I know when the girl really go through that journey, the depression, so many things change for her. So many things. one of the things is they start hating themselves. They start hating themselves. They become people pleaser because they don't see themselves as valuable, as worthy, as capable. All they think about is, I am not worthy. I am not capable. I can't do nothing. And if you come across someone who actually gone through FGM and you hear them all the time talking negative about themselves, they're always feeling down, they're always feeling unhappy most of the time, they always feel uncontent, they always feel unreliable, they feel like they're not reliable, they feel anxiety, they have that anxiety. Just remember to be that support for them, because when women go through the procedure, they don't find any support, because in a culture that we as a women, whether like Asian or African we come from, they see this as a normal. They normalize it. They see this procedure done and dusted, that's it. And if the girl didn't do it, it's shameful to her family and as a society. And some women that they don't even get married because they haven't done this procedure. So they start feeling something missing. I remember I felt this. So how can you support a woman or a girl that have undergone this procedure? The first thing is be there for them. Be there. Being there can really help them and make them feel they're not alone, and assure them that they will be okay. No matter what happened, they will be okay. Help them that fall in love with themselves. I remember when I had the procedure, I started hating myself. I didn't find anybody to help me fall in love with myself again. So help them to fall in love with themselves. It's very important, because that prevent them from being or getting into a depression. Give them the safe space to talk about their story and share their feelings, their emotions without judgment. Just listening can help them a lot. Also help them realize their strength, that they're not weak, they are strong, and they are capable. Let them know they are worthy and valuable. Direct them to a therapist or a counselor or a coach if they need it, but don't pressurize them on getting counselor or making them, go and see or find a coach or anything. Don't let them decide. But if they need one, and if you know that there is someone that can help them, please direct them. Because sometimes there is so many things that they need to work on it. Be more compassionate and gentle, and be kind toward them, because at the end of the day, they are human beings. They need that kindness, they need that compassion, because they lost it. Because once they see what the adults have done to them, they lost that side. They see everyone around them that they don't have compassion, because if they do, they wouldn't have, get that done. They wouldn't put them through what they have put them through. They need that compassion, they need that love, they need that kindness, they need that gentle touch, because without it, for them it's difficult to continue in life. So be that support and be that help, and remember, they are human beings and they need your help. You might be their only help, you might be the only support. So be there and be strong and be helpful. Support them as much as you can, and be that power for them. Help them to fall in love with themselves. And if you are the one who going through it and you are undergone the FGM, just know that you are strong, you're capable, you have strength within you to keep carry on in the world. Don't feel stress, don't feel like fall in love. That's all I can say. Fall in love with yourself and find people that can support you to fall in love with yourself, and know that you are strong. You are strong, and you will go through. When you go through it, you will come through it, and that will be a huge learning, and it will be strength. It will be that fuel that can help you carry on in life. So until then, just keep going, keep moving, keep empowering yourself, and let's empower each other, because we are in a society, in an era that we need the empowering.